Where do you go when you've lost your faith and you are trying to find new meaning, where your map of the world no longer works because it doesn't make sense of your experience, but you still need a map of the world? For me, that meant some really deep exploring of all different faiths and also not having one at all. A former priest, I'm an RE teacher, and somebody who's been involved in interfaith dialogue with all sorts of different faiths and with different communities. And so when I lost my Christian faith, when it drifted away from me, when it slipped away, I made a deliberate, intentional effort to go back to all those different religious traditions that I'd been part of or in conversation with before. And I found that with each one, I felt like I was stepping into somebody else's culture, like a colonizer. And that what I wanted was maybe the theatre and the imaginariness of their faith, but it wasn't mine. I was like learning somebody else's. I felt like a tourist in all those contexts. None of that felt sincere. What felt sincere to me was what I was brought up with, which was the Christian faith, but I knew that's not where I wanted to end up. And I know for some people watching this video, what they've done is they've moved from the Christian faith they had to a more liberal or sea of faith type Christianity, which is like a Unitarian or a Quaker or something like that. And that's great. But for me, that wasn't where I needed to land. I just felt I had to go somewhere else completely. And so what I discovered was a type of, for want of a better word, humanism that was ancient philosophical humanism that was tied to a bigger sense of ourselves on the inside than the outside, that allowed me to interpret mystical experience without having to have God attached to it or without having to believe a million impossible things. And that, for me, was Navayana Buddhism, which is what I want to talk about in the third video when I explain why Navayana Buddhism is a great place to land